Yeah.
So, how did it feel to be up there?
It was really funny because he has the controls, David, and he would go up a little bit at a time, and as we were going up, the bin, if you will, I guess, that you're going up in.
Yeah. Kind of a jerkish motion,
yeah. Well, it adjusts to your weight and stuff like that. So I just kept feeling like we're going higher and higher and this bin is like moving. And I was like, oh God, you always think like we're going to go plummeting to the ground, like something just really nuts, that would never happen. So we got up there and we did the interview on the top. And of course, it's like I never have a hat and gloves or a scarf whenever I'm on assignment. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I think it's like the fly by the seat of my pants, you know what I mean? I'm running out of the house or running out of the studio. So I was like literally cold. And David is so tall, right? That was the other thing. So he's so tall. And so I'm like on my tippy toes and he's like leaning down like this in the interview so that we're at like a little bit of a similar level. Right. So it was great. It was just like, it was a really fun story. And, it was so great to cover because the story has been out in the media for the last year and a half. People were waiting for the ladder truck since K103 held the radiothon for it. So, it was just a feel-good story, and I'm really glad to see that the community dollars and the fundraising on behalf of K103, we have this beautiful, fabulous machine, that Kahnawake should just be so proud of because it's ours, and we helped fundraise for it.
You hear about the dollars and where it's going, like when they did fundraising for the youth center. You walk in there, it's amazing. The gym is top notch.
Yeah.
Now we have a top notch fire truck, and the fact that it's not just going to be for us, but to help other communities too as well, the neighboring communities. I think that's great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you'll have to, go over there one of these days and try and beg for a ride.
Well,
I don't know if you're going to get it though.
I know. I should have took the opportunity when I had it.
I know. I'm gonna call David and see what I can do for you. Yeah. Maybe I can hook you up.
Yeah, see if you can. Speaking of the Kahnawake Youth Center, Winter Carnival is kicked off. It started last Thursday, and then they had
the royal crowning at the Elders
Lodge, which is always a lot of fun. I always got it.
So this year what was different was that they didn't have the king and queen. They actually had the royal mother, which was different. Darlene Alfred had called from the Elders Lodge, and she had asked us to go and to witness. So they went with the royal mother, and then they had all of the former king and queens as the royal family.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it was great. It was just a nice touch, and, I think people have gotten used to the fact that the crowning is, really, significant in terms of kicking off Winter Carnival for 2-week periods.
Right.
So, yeah.
I always got a kick out of how the ceremony was in terms of, inviting the elders from the community to be there and honoring them. Not with just the crowning or having the royal mother, but I mean every individual that was in there and appreciating the fact that they're still here with us. They have the stories to share with us.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people have been involved in going to the Elders Lodge and being a part of that, and learning that their lives are not that much different than our elders, and some of the things that they've had to go through when they were younger, and not much has changed. That circle continues, so to speak. So it's a very interesting event, and the Youth Center definitely has to be very proud of that event, and my hat goes off to them. But definitely a lot of stuff happening.
The Winter Carnival's on until the 20th, I believe.
That's right.
By Friday, there's going to be the polar plunge of this week, which I absolutely love. And all the people that come out for the polar plunge, you really got to hand it to them.
Yeah.
But this year, I don't know if it's going to snow or not in the next couple of days, but this year is not as cold in February, traditionally, as it has been all the years previous.
Last year, it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I remember I couldn't believe, the people were jumping into this tank. It was just crazy. But speaking of events, we definitely should mention that the Vegas night is taking place on Saturday for the Kahnawake Youth Center.
That's
very
a big
important.
Fundraiser,
it's a big fundraiser for them, and help with their operational costs. So that's taking place at the Knights of Columbus. That's for the adults out there.
That's always a fun event, Vegas night.
Yeah, for sure.
So hopefully they get a big turnout.
Absolutely. So that's definite. And if you need more information, you can always go to KahnawakeyouthCenter.com. You can check out the schedule and any events that that's happening at the Kahnawake Youth Center. So you can always check that out anytime.
Their website is great.
Yeah, it's a very good website. Absolutely.
Alrighty.
So don't go away. We'll be back. We still have a couple things to take care of. So sit back and relax. You're watching Sawen Aorihwa.